My first impression of this phone is, you will gonna get what you paid for. In this video guys, we're gonna review this phone. This is a Samsung A14 and this is a 2023 phone, and this is the cheapest low-end phone that has been released in 2023. There are lots of positive and negative things on this phone guys. Up until now, 2024 February, this phone is still the cheapest phone I can find online, of course except from the Chinese brands or unknown brands. This phone is decent for its price. So this phone guys is around 120 pounds brand new on Amazon and some online stores, and that is a decent price for the performance of this phone. So we'll start the review guys with the physical features of this phone. So here in the front guys, we have got a 6.6 inch screen, and we have got a plastic body. So in here on the side, on the left, we have got here a lots of plain stuff in here, and also we have got a SIM card, dual SIM card slot, and one SD card slot up to 1 terabyte guys. So yeah, you can expand this storage, which is great. And on the other side, we have got a volume button and a lock button. The good thing about this phone guys is the lock button of this phone guys has also got a fingerprint scanner, and the fingerprint scanner is very decent. It's not very fast, but fast for your needs. And on the top of this phone, we've got here a microphone, and on the bottom we have got a 3.5 audio jack here. We have got another microphone. We have got a USB-C, which is fantastic because this generation is the USB-C now, and we have got a speaker. Now on the back of this phone, you can feel in here that there are plastic thing. I don't know how to explain this, but I don't know why Samsung made this. I think it's for the grip purposes. Yeah, and I can feel that this phone is very handy to hold, so you cannot really see any fingerprints in here, and because of this design. And here also in the back guys, you can see in here the cameras. So the cameras of this phone guys has different megapixels. So the main camera, which is in the middle, is 50 megapixel. The top camera, which is the ultra wide, is just 5 megapixel, and in the bottom camera guys, which you don't normally use, is the macro camera. It's just 2 megapixels guys. And we have got here a cute little flash, which is great enough for its purpose. In the front, we have got here a selfie camera, which is 12 megapixels. And yeah, that's it. The screen of this phone guys is just decent. It's not very fantastic. It's not AMOLED, it's not super AMOLED, but the basic LCD screen like the Nova 5T. And the specs of the screen of this phone guys is, of course, as what I've said at the start of this video, 6.6 inch screen, also 60 hertz. And 60 hertz guys is the most basic in this year. There's no 30 FPS now because that's very obsolete. So 60 FPS, that 60 FPS is enough for gaming, and we'll discuss gaming later. So the peak brightness of this phone is 400 nits only, LCD, and only Full HD, not 4K, just Full HD. The second thing that I think most people would like to know is the battery. So this phone guys has got a 5000 mAh battery. Very fantastic for a low-end phone or a low-range phone, because the high-end phone guys, which is £1,000 or more, has also got the same mAh or battery size. The only difference is the charging speed, because this phone is only capable of 15 watts fast charging, which is very annoying, guys, because you cannot full charge this phone within an hour. So it's gonna run up to 2 hours or more to full charge this phone. So that's very ancient technology, very slow. We will talk about the camera performance, guys. So the camera of this phone, guys, is decent, but it cannot record 4K. So the biggest resolution of this phone that can record is just Full HD. So that's it. No 4K options at all. These are the photo samples of the phone, and it is just decent. I cannot say that this can compete to the mid-range or high-end phone, but for Facebook and Instagram and TikTok purposes, this is decent and it is useful. During low light, you will need an extra light to make these photos acceptable though. And one thing that I don't like about this phone is the gaming because of the lags. Now let's talk about the insides or the specs of this phone, guys. So this is the reason why this phone is cheap, because of the specs. So the inside of this phone, the CPU, the main system or the CPU of this phone is a Exynos 3830, which has the maximum speed of 2002 hertz, and that is slow. This is octa-core, but this is 8 nanometers, which is very big for a 2023 technology. My Nova 5T, guys, which is a 2019 phone, has got 7 nm, and it has got 2.6 hertz in speed. So the 2019 mid-range phone is still faster than this. Now we have got two RAM size options, guys. We have got 4GB and 6GB. So here in my hand, we have only got 4GB. That's why this phone has lots of lags. And the internal storage of this phone, guys, is 120GB, but it is expandable because of the SD card slot. Yes, you can put SD card in here, but just make sure, guys, you put a fast SD card, because the same as computers or CPUs, SD card matters. If you put a hard drive in a computer, it's gonna make your computer slow. It's gonna make your computer loading or booting speed slow. The same as the phone, guys. So if you put slow SD card here, you're gonna make this phone slow. So make sure you put a fast SD card here. So the greatest thing that I don't like about this phone is, one is the lag, and two is gaming. My gaming experience of this phone, guys, is very annoying. So if you want to buy this phone for gaming, I don't suggest you buy this phone, guys. I only play Mobile Legends on a phone, and that game is not very heavy at all. There are lots of settings on this game, guys. You can adjust the resolution of the game and frame rate of the game, and you can adjust the resolution of the game to the maximum in this phone, but the experience is just very annoying. There's lots of bugs, and you will not really gonna enjoy the game, guys. So if you have a budget of the same price, 120 pounds, I think Nova 5T is better than this phone, because this phone is just slow. Another thing that annoys me, guys, is the bezels. This phone has got a very large bezels on the sides. Maybe it's because of its price as well. So nothing really to expect very much for the price of this phone, but this phone, as what I've said, is decent. Just don't buy this phone if your main purpose of buying this phone is for gaming, because you will lose on games. If you want to buy this phone for video or HD video recording, this phone is okay. It has a ultra wide camera. Also for vlogging, basic vlogging, you can use this phone. Instagram, things like that, you can use this phone. Or for just daily use of phones, this phone is usable, very cheap, very affordable. And for me, guys, this video is not sponsored, so all my comments on this phone is very honest. This is my experience, all the negative things that I feel in this phone and all the positive things that I feel on this phone, I'm gonna say in this video without any hesitation. I normally balance the price of the phone to the performance that it gives. For the price of 120 pounds, this is okay. There's no regrets. One thing, guys, as what I said earlier, if you earn from gaming or mobile gaming on a mobile phone, I don't suggest you buy this phone, guys. Buy a mid-range phone. Buy the Nova 5T. It's better in gaming than this phone because this is made by Samsung. And as what we know, Samsung has lots of apps, and those apps benefits more the company, the Samsung, than the user. This one, it's got a lot of apps, so I normally just disable a lot of apps so that it doesn't consume RAM, because apps, of course, as what we know, it consumes RAM and it tracks the performance of phones down. So that's it, guys. That's my opinion on this phone. And if you are a user of this phone, guys, already, please leave your thoughts in the comments below, and I will be happy to listen. And also for people, share your experience, guys, to people who are interested to buy this phone, because I think this phone with this price, with this performance, will last in the market for the next 5 years. So please give your comments in the comment section below and let other people know about what you think on this phone. So this video has been made just February 2024, and it has been updated, guys. The OS things, everything has been updated, and yeah, lags and very annoying gaming experience. That is my main concern. Otherwise, this phone is great for everything. This is Chani, guys, and subscribe to the channel.